Oh, I'm ready right now. I'm ready. So hello.
Right now.
Welcome to the Book Coven.
Welcome.
As usual, that's Chelsea.
And that's Lillian.
And we're just two witchy gals with a book review podcast doing the damn thing.
Doing the
damn thing. The witchy
thing.
book things. You can find us on most major podcasting platforms along with most social media sites. I don't want to list them all because there's a lot.
You'll find them.
Just look up the Book Coven in various forms. The
Book Coven in various forms.
I highly recommend you subscribe to our YouTube channel because we got a ton of fun videos coming out and already up there.
It's really popping off.
Oh yeah.
It's popping
We're really
off.
putting a lot into it now. We got fucking tarot stuff. We got baking stuff. We got reading blogs. We got ghost stuff. We do crafts and shit. We got spell stuff. So check it out. Also follow us on Instagram, the.book.coven, YouTube and Instagram, and the podcasting things. That's like
The main
our
jam.
jams. You can also get some dope merchandise on our Threadless and Redbubble stores, which we have links to on Instagram and stuff.
In the places.
It's around, you'll find it. This week we are closing off our New Year theme for 2021.
Sparklers.
Oh yeah. Put them off right now in the video. CGI.
Woo. CGI. Excuse me.
You can do it.
Who do you think I am?
I chose Wonderland by Zoje Stage.
Zoje.
It's not Zoje, and I apologize. Zoje. I'm pretty sure it's
Zoya the Destroyer.
Oh yeah. Hot synopsis. The Bennett family, artist parents and two precocious children, are leaving their familiar urban surroundings for a new home in far upstate New York. They're an hour from the nearest city, a mile from the nearest house, and everyone has their own room for the very first time. Shaw, the father, even gets his own painting studio. Now that he and his wife Orla. Yes, that's weird when you say it out loud.
I know.
In my head, it sounded fine, but Orla. Ugh, a retired dancer. I'm sorry, that's me. A retired dancer have agreed that it's his turn to pursue his passion. But none of the Bennetts expect what lies waiting in the lovely woods, where secrets run dark and deep. Orla must finally find a way to communicate with, not just resist, this unknown entity that is coming for her family, calling to them from the land, the earth, beneath the trees, and in their minds.
Not my mind.
So spooky. You can take the earth, but not my mind.
Not my mind.
For potions and pairings, so...
Oh.
Their
Okay.
food supply, their food supply rapidly dwindles in this book to the point where they're eating ketchup and mustard for breakfast. So I made the classic peanut butter cookies because it's just peanut butter, flour, maple syrup.
Oh, true. It's so simple.
Super easy, kid friendly. She's got two youngsters. She can like whip it up without using stuff.
Again,
I'm not
I
ready
was
for it
surely
yet.
expecting relish in a bowl for our pairing.
Delicious. And their drink of choice in the book was some honey whiskey. So this is Irish.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, they pulled that shit out. So this is Irish mist.
Fuck, you really topped it off here.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Oh man, you want sugar with your whiskey? You got it,
That's a bold choice for them.
baby. Yeah, right.
Because it's like,
It's sweet.
that's sweet.
Oh, she's sweet.
That hurts. I also have an Apothic dark wine. Oh yeah, to cut down that
Quite
sweet.
listening.
I love it.
What notes we got there?
They should sponsor us. Bodacious. I buy all of your things. Your
We
stuff
do.
and your things.
We do. Let's send them. Let's
It's
make
so
a little
cheap,
trailer.
It's so good, and it's got a really good feel in your mouth.
It's got a good mouth feel.
Full
Full body.
Oh yeah,
It's bodacious. It's bodacious.
it is bodacious. They nailed it.
Beguiling.
Oh,
what was
hello.
that from? It's beguiling. Anywho.
This book. Oh, there's that whiskey. I enjoyed the book. I did have some
Qualms.
issues.
You're telling me.
Let's do the bad first.
Yes.
To just get it out of the way.
Yes.
So they're it really frustrated me, most of this book, because both of them are trying to communicate, Orla and the entity, but they're both so bad at it.
Yeah.
It's infuriating.
Yeah.
But I hope that's what she was going for.
Well, because at every moment you're just like, can you please just try this instead?
Yeah.
Can you try this instead?
She's a lovely lady. They're a good family, but she makes some real dumb
my God.
decisions.
Yeah.
And it leads to a bit too much repetition, in my opinion. It's just every night something weird happens. She's like, what's going on? The entity's like, let me tell you, but in a dumb, unclear way. And she's like, I don't know. And then they move on, and the same thing happens the next day.
I'm nodding so much right now. Yes. So that was my whole beef with this book, is that the same thing happened over and over and over and over and over and over. Are you bored yet?
But I feel like she was trying to do it. She did it on purpose, because Orla's getting more and more frustrated. She's slowly going insane. And I think that's what she was trying to get at.
Yeah, but like even the exposition was the same over and over, right?
Yeah.
So it would say like, and things were obviously pointed out. So something would happen, and it was related to something that happened, like one chapter ago.
Yeah.
And you know that it's happening, and then suddenly exposition's written in, and it's like, okay, that's redundant. Like, I didn't need that.
There's a lot she could have cut out, but then like it's already a short book. So
It is short, yeah.
It would have just. I feel like it would have just been a better novella,
Yes.
a short story. But
because it's a great idea.
Yes, it's super unique.
Very fun.
That was like my main gripe with it.
That was pretty much my only problem.
The lack of community. I'm someone who, if this was happening, every place I live, I'm going to do a thorough sweep of like what energy is here. Is there something trying to talk to me? It's not that hard to talk to a ghost or whatever it is.
I mean, we have a whole video trying.
Oh, yeah, but like this one is so active. It
no,
really
that's
wants
true. This
to
one
show
wants
you
to
shit.
talk to you.
They're so bad at it.
I know.
The tree's not being clear. She's like, I don't want to hurt you, but here's a polar bear.
Yeah.
You're stranded on an iceberg.
I know. But I don't want to hurt you, though. You're sending mixed signals.
And then Orla's like, there's something going on here, but I'm not going to put any effort into looking it up.
I'm just going to yell about how I want my children
Make
safe.
yourself clear.
Don't hurt my babies. My baby.
Jesus Christ.
My baby. My baby.
Can I hear? Yeah, I can hear me. So, okay, it's a unique take on the thing, and it's very vague, which I actually really did like, because so they get to this land, and there's this weird spooky tree, and first of all, they seem to have been drawn there, or at least Shaw has.
Shaw was.
He talks about it like it's some sexy lover,
Like he
drawing him in.
Yeah, like he found it, and he was just like, we need this place.
And she's like, all right.
But I mean, haven't we all felt that when you find something that you're just like, I have to have that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And then all this like crazy, like the Aurora Borealis is just there.
At this time of year.
And then she's like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And Shaw's like,
I don't trust this. You know what? I like the cut of his jib.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't trust that.
everything
Don't trust
weird.
it.
And then like their house is spontaneously covered in snow, like 10 feet
Actually
of snow.
10 feet of snow.
And everyone's just like, okay. Seems a bit weird for a common snowstorm.
For it to happen just overnight.
And it turns out this an Eleanor Queen starts to hear this shit too. So it turns out there's something inside the tree that's trying to speak to them. And it's never really explained what it is exactly. I really wanted it to be a Spriggan. Because I've never read a story with one of those.
Yeah, that's
That'd be
true.
fucking cool. But it's kind of hinted that okay, so there's a spirit that's in the tree, and it's hinted that that girl was a witch of some sort.
Right, from the
who like fused herself with the tree, but then like are all these amazing godlike powers from her, or was the tree something?
Did it happen because she merged with the tree, or was was she already capable of all this?
Like, was it because when she got there, I think she said she like felt something in the tree. So what the fuck is the tree?
That's fair. Why is this tree so goddamn
no
special?
No explanation as to why Shaw, like the tree sensed Shaw and pulled him to her, but why?
And like, why could she communicate with Shaw but not with Orla?
So far away. He was in New York.
Yeah. Also, I didn't think she went into enough depth with how Shaw was like talking to himself. That Orla only caught him talking to himself once.
Well, Shaw was kind of like.
He was a recluse when they got there.
He heard the shit, and his method of coping was to just go in his room and like, I don't want to. It's fucking weird.
I'm gone now. I'm Batman.
So I really like it. It's so mysterious, so sexy, and that's the same kind of vibe with her other book, Baby Teeth, where the ending is kind of like up in the air.
So you wanting to read that?
It's being made into a movie too. It's really good.
Fun.
So it's kind of like you can make it whatever you want.
Okay, Chloe, I've seen you walk down those stairs like 4 times. Chill.
She wants to be involved.
But I haven't seen her walk up. Are we in the Matrix?
What do you want, girl?
Are we in the Matrix?
She just goes up there.
We're in the Matrix.
Sits. Well, I guess I'll come back on you.
She's just trying to freak me out. I know what your game plan is.
I think she's just farting around, man. Let her fart around.
It's confusing me.
I don't know what the fuck. No answers, but I like that. It's cool.
Yeah. No, I'm totally okay with that. Just not the repetition.
Yeah, it was really. I was surprised at how much this book fit the theme at the end of the day.
Holy shit!
Like, they're moving from New York to a small, like, isolated farmhouse, big city, small country. And Orla, they were always a city people, except for Shaw. He grew up in that area.
Yeah, so he was craving it.
They go from a cramped apartment, where like a 1-bedroom apartment, to a whole house where everyone has their separate room. Orla is a retired dancer, so she's still young. She has so much life left, but like her dream is over.
That sucks.
She was so good. Like, she was a dancer, but you can't do that forever.
That fucking sucks.
And now she's a stay-at-home mom, and she's like
bored as fuck.
Yeah, role reversal. Like, at first Shaw was the one at home, and now she is. Like, well, now what?
And they kept bringing it up that like, this is supposed to be my turn at like living my dream. You know, you had your shot, now it's my turn, and it's like very clear. But it seemed like she was even mentioning how like he didn't know what he wanted to do.
He's just projecting his own shit on her. Like,
because he dabbled in so many different artistic fields.
I understand that like he had to stay home and watch the kids, but like you could have discovered a love of painting at home. That's not her fault.
Yeah, but instead you tried knitting for some reason.
Yeah.
How much money are you going to make knitting, bro?
But you know, it wasn't as big of a thing. It was always just like in the background.
Yeah. No, that's true. He never got to fully dive in. And
something they should have, and probably it would have kept coming up if he didn't die. But you know, c'est la vie.
Yeah.
And then the tree even changes too, because the tree, it turns out, is dying, or whatever the thing is, and it wants a new body. That's why it brought them there.
The body snatchers.
So then there's that whole metamorphosis. Everyone, it's a new year, new you,
for
all
everybody
around the damn house.
For everybody.
And now I was reading and like, look at me.
And for Eleanor.
Oh, yeah. Because now she's fucking a goddess.
Eleanor got, well, I don't know. Eleanor asked her mom's permission too much, you know what I'm saying?
Well, she's like 9.
I know, but she kept being like, that was another repetitive thing. Mama, it's okay. Mama, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. It's fine.
I don't understand, because for the most part, in all of her other senses, they're a really supportive family. And they communicate well.
That's true. Yeah.
And like usually in these kinds of stories, when something supernatural happens, the husband's like, no, it's fine. Honey, you're just going crazy. You're bored here. Fucking find a hobby. And he dismisses it.
Yeah.
This one, they're all like, yeah, there's something fucking happening here.
They don't come out and say it together like too soon.
Yeah.
I mean, they are kind of keeping things like, if I thought I was going crazy, I would definitely tell Brandon like ASAP.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because like, I mean, it's important. That's your life partner.
Yeah.
If you're gonna lose your
And
shit,
he didn't
catch it
say,
early.
like, there were some moments where he, like, because he was going a little nutty.
Oh yeah.
But overall, he was like, yeah, I'm sensing something here, too. It's fucking weird. It's scaring me. And they were both open to ghosts, to weird weather stuff,
Yeah.
too. So that was really cute.
Yeah, I liked, they had some really good communication moments where they were talking about like, they were talking about the ghost or the potential ghost and what that means and like where that's coming from, why he's such a recluse while they're here, their sex life. Like they had very open lines of communication for all of that. And I like that because in these books, you're right, normally everyone's just off on their own.
It's always a woman getting blown off and everyone's pissed at her until everyone's dying. She's like, what'd I say?
What'd I say? What'd I say?
And they're really open and sweet with their kids, too. And they tried to raise them like, they didn't push religion on them. They didn't push anything on them. It's like whoever they want to be.
Yeah.
Eleanor Queen is a smart cookie. First of all, let's
The names?
the characters. Orla. Okay.
I want to know the origin of that name.
I don't even know. She was like white, right? No, like, does she have like a...
But is it like European?
Yeah.
Is it Scandinavian?
Parents from somewhere? They don't really say.
Is it something that's Googleable, possibly by a producer?
Orla's weird. She's a retired ballerina. She was very successful.
Yeah.
Retired
Very
out of
impressive because she had 2 kids and was still a ballerina.
Yeah, she like, there was no like, what's going to happen to my body now as a dancer? Nope, she went straight back into dancing. So now she like, she's not used to not having this like rigorous body routine. And so she's kind of lost, but she loves her family. Shaw, the husband, he's sweet, bit of a wiener. What's that face? Doesn't know what he wants to do. Fucks around a lot with weird ideas.
Yeah, which, you know what,
It's fair.
it makes sense for a creative to do that.
At least he said, like, look, I don't know what I want to do. I'll stay with the kids. You have this whole thing.
There you
That's dope. So good on him. And he did find his passion.
Yeah.
Just
And
too
he
bad.
worked odd jobs in between, right? Like bartending and stuff.
Eleanor Queen, they always refer to her as Eleanor Queen. The whole fucking full name. Nightmare. Although I do get why, because she was named after an actual queen.
Yes, but that came up at the very end of the book, so I was confused until then.
And she says her whole name because like she doesn't want her daughter's name to ever be forgotten.
I love that.
Which is dope and such foreshadowing for the end. I love when they slip that in
That's true. Oh.
So she's
Goosies.
a 9-year-old girl, but she seems like fucking 28
Holy
already.
fuck, does she ever.
She's very
so
well read.
wise.
She has really good manners. She's really sweet. She loves her family. She's kind of introverted. And then she forms this bond with the tree. The tree senses something in her. She's the one the tree says is the most... she's like the host for her.
Yes, and you know what? I don't blame her.
Yeah, she's the smartest one there. And then at the end of the book, she accepts the tree thing. And so now she's Eleanor Queen, but she's also this other thing. And she has like
she
God
calls it
powers.
her other self,
Yeah.
which I think is really cool too.
And that's where it ends. We don't know like who will she grow up as now?
Both.
Do you know?
Orla is a
Orla.
Irish Celtic name.
Irish
Derivative
Celtic.
of whatever that is.
Orflaith. So Orla is Irish Celtic.
And it means golden princess.
Golden princess. That's a good
Ooh.
meaning. Oh, okay.
That's
Irish Celtic. Golden princess. Oh, so she's the princess, and she made her daughter the queen. Cute. Thank you.
Zoya, you did something there. Yeah, I don't know. Like Eleanor Queen, does she really have control of herself? Will the other one ever take over?
Because like she obviously is very powerful.
Yeah. Or will she get power hungry, snuff down the other one, overtake her as an adult, and then she's like fucking... She's trying, in her quest to try to change the world and make it better, she gets too fucking crazy and causes more harm.
Daenerys Targaryen.
Yep. That's the whole game you gotta play if you have godlike powers.
Always keep it in check.
Yeah. If I had shit like that, I would try to do as little as possible, to be honest. Once you start saving the world, like actually saving the world, making a difference,
You have to keep going.
then you can get power hungry. And I know I would get power hungry.
Oh, that's
and like,
funny.
I'd always want to do the right thing, but I'd like accidentally kill 87 people or like burn a town down and then be like, whoops.
I don't think I'd get power hungry because Brandon would always just say, hey, remember, you're Buddhist. And I'd have to be like, well, shit, okay. Because he does that now when I turn into a psycho.
You have that good voice.
You need the, yeah.
I'm just alone in my room like, I think I will fly on a dragon. I will make a dragon and fly to the office.
I could be your voice.
And oops, there goes the
Lillian,
building.
No, we know what it means. Don't talk to the fire drake.
I'm gonna save this woman getting assaulted, but that holy shit accidentally
I killed him.
blew everyone's head up.
Oh, both of
with
them?
my
Okay.
power. I didn't want that to happen.
You have to practice first. If Smallville's taught me anything, practice on watermelons 1st. Every time.
Like whoops. It happened. And now when she turns into a teenager and the hormones kick in,
Well, because that's the thing, right? Her other self is also a teenager.
and she threw some tantrums.
Yes.
And look what
Boy,
happened.
howdy. With the fucking glacier and shit. Those are tantrums.
Yeah.
Those are fucking...
Tycho's another stupid fucking name, or Taicho.
I said Tycho when I read it.
He's a little baby.
A baby.
I forget how young he is. He's
4.
like, okay, 4.
I think.
So he's not like, I mean, they all love him. He
can talk.
He's the little baby. He just runs around the whole book like, wow, that's so
Yeah.
cute. He's a little
He
4-year-old.
likes everything.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I'm very happy that he was saved in the end
Me too.
because that was traumatic. And then when she was grieving him and her husband,
I know.
ooh, that was a rough
I mean,
patch.
but girl, like, as soon as she said she saw a polar bear, I'm like, no.
a polar bear.
No. It's your husband. Like, she ran out and called for Shaw and didn't see him. I'm like, oh, whatever she sees is Shaw. Like, it was so obvious, but she just couldn't.
you know it's not. You know that there aren't polar bears there.
Yes, your daughter
Just
just
stay-
told you.
I know it's scary when the polar bear is just in front of you.
But just
Just
hide in
stay
your house.
Still,
Uh-huh.
it's not actually going to kill you. Idiot.
Also, the polar bears already have a rough time. Just leave it alone.
You haven't fucking played any magic games? Jesus Christ. Don't trust your eyes.
No, never.
If it seems that peculiar, it's not real, girl.
It's not real. Yeah.
And then there's the tree woman.
She's her own person.
Again, who
We
is
found
she?
out it was a she eventually, but they just referred to her as an it for a while.
See, this leads me to my first question. And then we'll circle back. Is she actually what she says she is, the little girl? Or is she just, because they found that picture of her, is it just saying, and she sensed that they were comforted by that explanation? Did she just give them that so they have something to cling to? Or is she just some like extraordinary being that is beyond human comprehension?
I really like that theory, but based on the rest of the writing of this book, I think it was the girl.
That would have been real cool if she snuck
That would have
in.
been real cool.
If she snuck in a little bit of like,
Yeah.
because
There were no hints at the lie.
no. Personally, I think
That
that's
would
what
have
I'm
been-
going to go for.
No, that's
I don't think she's as kind as they. I think she's got a bit of a sinister vibe to her. Because
exactly.
she turned Sean or made him seem like he was a polar bear.
Yeah.
And she shot him.
Well,
and she
duh.
knew that she was holding a gun at the time. And Shaw wasn't opening himself to her. So did she do it on purpose? She says
Yeah.
she didn't mean to, but
No, she meant to. You wanted to get rid of Shaw so that you could just
and
focus
then,
on Eleanor
yeah.
Queen.
And when they try to leave because they're starving, and you know they're starving
Yeah.
to death,
You don't let
you
them.
don't let them, and you summon icebergs and shit. So
Yeah.
you ain't this good thing, girl.
Teenagers aren't like that petty and selfish,
She's
you know? Just,
ancient.
and
Again.
she's 500 years old. Just
Yeah.
because you died as a teenager. Like,
Well, that's okay. So if she actually did merge with her, that could have been true. But then is the tree, whatever the tree is, more powerful and took her down and absorbed her and but kept that like for like a story it could tell people.
the tree.
Yeah. I think the tree is really
Magical?
I don't think there's a little girl in there. I think it's something else.
Well, also, like, when trees die, they don't just turn to ash. and like crumble away.
Yeah, the tree ain't. There's something
Weird about this tree,
bro. And no one tried to burn it.
Okay, the whole time I was just telling Brandon, I'm like, why is no one throwing a Molotov at this tree?
Make a circle of salt around it.
Put it on fire. Has no one watched Supernatural?
They didn't try anything.
Literally nothing. All they tried was to leave.
They
Kill
tried
the tree.
to leave, and then they tried to do that solstice celebration.
Oh, yes, at midnight.
To explain themselves to the tree, which was cute, and it was successful.
Sure, yeah.
Do more of that. You got a response from it. Pull out Ouija boards. Pull out get psychics in here. There's a bond between
Well, they don't have internet or phone.
I will maybe ask the tree. Also, you could ask the tree, like, look, we are starving to death.
Yeah.
I will leave my children here in the house. Please let me just go to town, get food, and I will return.
Yo, I'm going to leave my kids as collateral.
I know I don't have a parent, so I could say that because I don't give a fuck. I'm sure if I had a kid, I would not want to do that. But it's your only choice. You're eating mustard.
No, it's you're wasting away.
Just tell her, like, look, you got us.
No, it's true.
And the tree is so powerful, it called them to from New York.
Yeah.
Even if she left and was trying to flee.
You would know.
Yeah, you would know. And then strike me down. I don't know, set me on fire in the street.
Right? Which would also be epic.
Yeah. Like, you're a fucking god being. Mm-hmm. You own my ass. Just let us get food.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true.
You gotta talk to these spirits, bros. Mm-hmm. Jesus
People are
Christ.
afraid to communicate with them.
Don't be afraid.
Because people are afraid to communicate with each other, so,
It's terrifying power, but you're there now. It's got you. May as well try to really understand.
True.
Oh, they're constant, like, it wants to talk to us. They talk to me. And then there's just two people go like, blah, 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 blah.
I don't know what to do.
Dumb.
Just make it fucking meditate on it or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, just be quiet for 2 seconds.
She summoned Shaw. It should have just right away, if it was a lot of power to summon as a someone.
Yeah.
Just do it once. Don't dilly-dally. Just be like, here's what I am. Here's what I need.
And here's how to talk to me again without this form.
And then disappear.
Sure.
And then you would have a means to communicate. Mm-hmm. Fucking try, you idiots.
I know.
See, they needed a witch on this land. True. Or maybe witches will sense. You'll get a feeling driving there like, no.
Nope. They go there with the real estate agent and they're like, fuck you for bringing me here.
Oh, boy. Also, like, it was really cute that, like, every single chapter was a cliffhanger. It ended.
Yeah.
And some of them were
really...
so
short.
Yeah, and some of them were really dumb. Like, Shaw falls off the bed.
Oh, yeah.
It ends, and then the next chapter, it's literally just he falls off the bed to read a book. He doesn't, like, I thought he was going to have, like, a stroke or something.
Nope. He's just like, Eureka!
But then other ones are like, oh, the polar bear is Shaw, and his intestines are out.
Yeah. Oops. Cliffhanger. Yeah, it was really, really hit or miss with those.
It's a very strange book, but I liked the whole vibe of the book.
I loved her writing style. It was so elegant.
Baby Teeth is super good.
Yeah.
And it's more fun. This one, like, it's marketed as a horror, but it's really not a horror.
No,
I wasn't
like scared at all.
It's like a folk tale.
It's whimsical.
Psychological.
I mean, I guess it's scary that you shot your husband, but
it has moments of
it's a
dread.
you problem, girl.
But she's trying to show it like wonder.
Yes.
And magic.
Wonderland.
Yeah. So it's not spooky, but Baby Teeth is fucked up.
Yeah. Okay, good. I was just about to order it because it's like $12.
She's got a darkness in her. This gal. I like it.
Nice.
Some hot themes. We got adjusting to country life after city life.
Ugh.
I didn't have a short name for that theme. Change.
Adjustment?
Adjustment.
That would be an adjustment, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you've lived in the same spot your whole life.
Yeah, never moved.
Right? That's fucked.
I've never moved.
I've lived everywhere in this fucking
Yeah,
GTA.
it's crazy. I think everyone I know has moved, have multiple houses. I'm just like, nope.
Not me.
I'm happy where I am, thanks.
That's all right.
I mean, I would love to move if everything wasn't horribly expensive. If people let our generation live and afford things and didn't crush the economy. But, you know.
C'est la vie.
We got isolation. I love a good isolation story.
Yes.
When they're cut off from everything.
Especially in the modern world, right? Because we have cell phones, so you can literally, like,
Yeah.
Nope, calling 911.
Oh, if I didn't have internet
from my
I
pocket.
Would, if she took down my internet, I'd be like, you have tops 3 days before I go insane and kill myself. So if you want to say something, say it now. Girl. Time's a ticking. Also, my meds. I gotta get my meds.
Oh,
girl.
shit. That
I
too.
gotta, you know,
They run out.
I got shit to do. We have insanity. For a while, I was like, well, maybe she's onto something with this, like, gas leak or water. I thought maybe she's just going insane.
I kept thinking, how fun would it be if it was just a fucking gas leak? Like, how embarrassing for this family at the very end, where it's like, maybe every time they got to the edge of the property line, that's where the gas was fully leaking, and that's why they started hallucinating icebergs and shit.
It would have been like a real Midsummer, like the beginning of Midsummer, where the end is just super sad. And like, Orla kills herself and the kids. The cops show up like, oh.
For a split moment there, I thought she was going to, because she mentioned it. Like,
yeah.
Am I going to be one of those mothers who kills her kids and then herself? I was like, oh, fuck,
like, don't put that out there.
Are you?
She had a theory of like, maybe it hears what we want and it gives it to us. So then I was like, don't fucking think that.
I know. Start thinking about fucking rainbows and shitting out lollipops. Come on.
Think of some food, some trees that grow fucking cake and Brussels sprouts. I guess you have to eat healthy shit. My plan, I want to always have potatoes on me so I could grow potatoes.
That's true.
Matt Damon survived on Mars with just
poo potatoes.
So I
Good old poo potato.
I think that's something.
I think you got
as long as I have potatoes
last for a long time too.
As long as I got potatoes, I'm good.
As long as you got some soil, some soil or poo that you can turn into soil. I don't know how to turn poo into soil.
I always thought you just mixed it up with poo, but apparently that's not how you do it.
I think you have to let the poo like settle.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole rigmarole. I just go outside and shit on the garden.
Hey, Mom, I fertilized. Your petunias, those are gonna be great.
Sorry, I'm not a fucking botanist. Jesus. It's a trial and error situation.
Oh, is it? You have the internet, but let's just shit on petunias.
See what happens. We got supernatural beings.
Oh, yeah,
Who knows what it is?
Who's
I don't know.
to
Do
say?
you know? I don't know. Does she even know? Or is she just like, let's put something in here?
Maybe she thinks she was a witch, but maybe she wasn't. Maybe she just remembers,
the
like
power
the
of
tree
man.
remembers the girl with TB and thinks like, I was her, right?
Yeah. It could have all just been a ruse because they pulled out the picture and they're like, this makes sense.
Yes.
Maybe the trio was like, yes. For I am actually an eldritch terror and I will destroy the land.
Well, because that's how it ended, where she was like, how do I know I'm talking to Eleanor or the other?
Oh, if I was Eleanor, I'd
don't
go
know.
up to her like, yo, you evil? You want to take shit down? Because
I'll let you in, bitch.
I ain't necessarily against this. You from down there? Because I'm cool with the lower regions.
Are you going to let me do cool things like change weather patterns and shit?
You a
'Cause that's
bitch
cool.
or are you a fun? Satan your daddy? Are you the devil? I like the devil.
I think the devil would find a better way in than a tree.
I swear it has to be like something beyond heaven and hell.
The tree has to be?
Yeah.
Or there has
something
to be.
that was always there from the moment
the
the world formed. It's something like just like godlike thing, but more impressive than God. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's all like, "Oh,
like a
God!"
Titan. 'Cause Titans are pretty badass.
Yes, like the thing, like Kurt Russell in Guardians of the Galaxy, who was floating around the universe and then poofed into whatever he wanted.
Sure,
It's
yeah.
something like that.
Okay.
Something crazy.
That would be crazy.
Now I'd be so excited.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
We got trauma.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
So much trauma. It's a traumatic thing they're going through. She shoots her husband, and then, you know, obviously she's got a little PTSD after that.
But she's got to be
As
strong
you
for her
would.
baby.
Yeah, her bebes. And then Tycho, I did like that. Tycho was like that nice buffer to the weirdness.
Yes.
He's just always running around like, let's have snow.
I love trees.
I want to play.
I love snow.
We got respecting nature. Mm-hmm. Always respect nature. That was a good message.
I'm down with that
If
clown.
you don't treat it right, nature will get you.
Go get you.
It's a lot of like climate change, subliminal climate change things. 10 feet of snow, it could happen, y'all. Our houses could be. There are some places where the houses do get covered in snow.
Oh, fuck.
Like in Newfoundland, you just open your door and you're like, okay, never mind.
Never mind. Guess I'm home today.
That could
That'd
fucking
be
happen
something else.
here, bros.
That'd be something else.
It's none of this like, no, it seems fine. No,
Everything's fine.
no. Communication. That's a big theme. And I think all in all, they get an F in communication.
Well, communicating with the tree, it's an F, but communicating
With
with
each
each
other
other
is
is a little
cute,
better,
yeah.
yeah. Because she's even like found a way to communicate with Eleanor Queen about the whole thing.
Yeah, they
She's
have a really nice
9.
bond. That kid is too fucking smart.
I know.
Ominously smart. I don't trust this
Suspicious. Maybe she was already the tree.
fucking kid. Oh, dog.
Hot dog.
Maybe Eleanor Queen was dying, and she brought them there, and she put the ruse of the mystical tree, but it was all her the whole time to get some. Then I don't know. As I said it, I don't think it's right.
Now we're
Doesn't
reaching
seem
on
right.
some M. Night Shyamalan here.
Doesn't seem right in my head. See, when I write a book, it's going to be nonsensical, but I hope in a good way.
But whimsical.
And then we got family and motherhood. They're a nice family. The tree responds to that motherhood. She wants Orla to be her mom at the end. Or makes her want to think she's... I think this tree is up to no fucking good.
I usually do, yeah. I mean, it is a horror, technically.
Would you have merged with a tree?
Fuck yeah. What else am I doing?
Even if it took over, but if it just like put me to sleep.
I think I could roll a high enough will save that I wouldn't let it take over. But I
would
just want
tell
the
it-
extra power.
I would tell it like, okay, if you're like an all-powerful being, if you want to take over from time to time, okay, but at least let me be aware of what's happening.
Yes.
Let me be your bro,
Ooh,
man.
That's risky. Because you know when demonic possessions, like they're supposed to be able to still see what's happening?
This doesn't seem like a demon, though.
No, it doesn't.
Unless it took a 180 at the end and it was a straight up bitch. But this tree, at least when the book ends, it
Yeah.
seems really nice.
No, that's true.
So I just tell it like, look, sometimes mama needs a break. So if you want to take over in the old noggin for like
go
2
for it.
weeks, give me a good nap.
Yeah.
You
but you
go to
still have
work.
to go to work for me.
Oh, I'd fucking make it transform like my dream job.
Ooh, yeah, wait, what? No going to
I'll
work.
do whatever the fuck I want.
Now I'm a creative.
Let me open the fridge and there's $8 million in there. And I can do that because I'm God.
I mean, fair
See,
enough.
it's already happening.
You're already
I
power
can't
hungry.
have that power. I cannot have that power. But fuck yeah, I'd merge with a tree. The second I got there,
Oh, yeah.
I would like, knock, knock,
Oh,
where's
you
your
want
door?
in and you can make glaciers and fucking polar bears? Get in here, girl. What are you doing?
Anytime a man is following me home,
Oh, yeah.
glacier.
Lightning.
Yeah.
Glacier.
Slip into the water.
Downtown Toronto.
Arrivederci,
a lot of ice.
motherfucker.
That could be your catchphrase.
Oh, I would make like, I'd make like a massive worm come out of me and eat him.
Like where?
Like as he's like, it just comes out of my chest and
Okay.
eats him. Yeah. You make that noise. I would turn into a fucking villain, I think.
Sounds like it.
Don't give me power. Just a nice, I'm satisfied with, well, actually, I could be a little bit more powerful now. I'm working on my manifestation.
I was going to say, manifestation magic is like the most important thing for
It's
us
getting
right now.
more impressive.
Yeah.
And I did like a tarot reading. That was the most like accurate thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm working on summoning a demon. I told you my demon findings. It begins. What song and or movie would you pair with this book?
Okay.
Yeah.
So my song
Yeah.
is something I don't think you've heard. But it is Under the Oak Tree by Cellar, darling.
Nope, haven't heard of it.
Because this whole thing was about this damn tree and...
Is that like a la-di-da-di-da or like a
Yeah. No, it's like a
song?
la-di-da-di-da.
Okay.
Under the oak tree.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. But it's like about her best friend dying and stuff. And this was like
Oh.
very, like, you know, this girl was
sad.
dying. And
I love songs like that. That sounds so nice. And at first you're like, wow. And then you listen to the lyrics and you're like, oh.
Oh, okay.
All right. I didn't pick a song, but for movies, I picked The Shining
Yes.
and I picked Shutter Island, and
Oh, yeah.
you also picked that Kevin Bacon song. Movie, not song.
You should have left. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was also thinking Oculus.
Ooh, yeah.
And then I got some Color Out of Space vibes because, okay, if we're casting this movie, Nick Cage is
Cage?
playing Shaw.
Oh my god.
100% Nick Cage is playing Shaw.
Fucking paintings.
Him talking to himself, that's when you get the cage out. That would be
no,
so
but you're supposed to
good.
think Shaw is like a really nice husband.
Yeah, Nick Cage is nice.
That's a fucking weirdo, just yelling, throwing tomatoes.
What do you want? What do you want? Fuck! Ah! Ah! Cage out. Rage cage. Let's go.
Oh, fuck. Any movie where, like, what you see is not there.
Yes. Yeah,
Works.
I thought of Oculus because he like that in that point. Spoiler. That point when he like hits the button and like that thing comes down and he thinks there's nothing there. He's killing the mirror, but his sister's there. Boom!
Man, I hated that movie when
It's like
I
the
first
polar
saw
bear.
it.
Did
But
you?
now
I
it's a
fucking
good
loved
movie.
it.
I hated it at first. But now I'm like, damn.
I love being perplexed.
The author,
Oh,
Zoje Stage. She is the USA Today and internationally best-selling author of Baby Teeth and Wonderland. Baby Teeth was voted Book of the Week and voted by Barnes & Noble's Bloody Disgusting and Goodreads and Forbes
oh damn.
as one of the best horror books of 2018. It was optioned for a film by Village Roadshow Pictures. Oh boy. That was a three-parter. Wonderland was named by Overdrive as one of the best audiobooks of 2020. And Book Riot selected it as one of the year's best horror books. I don't know about horror books.
No.
That's a good book. Her new novel, Getaway, which sounds very good, will be out summer 2021.
So what's that about?
People go camping in the Grand Canyons and something is stalking them.
Ooh, I
And
like that.
secrets come out.
Okay. Secrets
Another-
always come out when people go camping together.
Makes you nutty.
What are you guys hiding?
You think you can do it. You think you could get away from it all for
They
like
make-
2 weeks, but you go south real fast.
They make it sound like people are all like everyone's hiding really dark secrets. Like,
Meanwhile, I'm just like, once I farted and blamed it
yeah,
on
right.
someone
Like,
else.
I got nothing.
I stay inside and I sleep.
I have not murdered anyone. Or have I?
I would just say,
We
like,
have to go camping for you to find out.
oh God, I hate. No, we tried it once and I hated it. It
you
wasn't
tried-
even real camp. We tried to camp in your backyard,
Oh my god! Yeah.
and I hated every second of it.
Yeah, but it's easy to hate when your drunk friend is yelling and punching the ground the whole night.
Just hit me, man. I deserve it.
Just slap me.
You didn't do anything, bro.
I slapped the shit out of Tom that day. It was great.
All night we were trying to sleep, and he was like,
You just hear him
Brandon.
throwing up
Brandon,
and
you gotta hit
punching
me.
things.
And then every little like twig that snapped, I was like,
What's that?
And then it just got real moist.
Yeah,
By the
it
end,
really
the
did.
Dew just
All
hits
that
you.
like heavy breathing.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
Never again.
We go outside and they're both just slumped.
On the floor. Camping's rough, man.
I don't like camping. I'm not gonna sleep on the fucking dirt.
Oh, yeah, no.
Fuck you.
Just go to a cottage.
Yeah, that's as rugged as I'll go.
Cottaging? Oh,
Yeah.
so rugged when you go to Vito's
Listen,
house.
don't go fucking glamping. I'm sorry, I don't like to just be in a fucking plastic tent on the floor.
No, it's fine. It's
What do you
totally
do all day?
understandable.
Just sit around a fire like, yep.
Let's go fire.
That's literally all it is. And then you go like canoeing for a little bit, maybe fishing.
Yeah.
And then you're just drunk, but like I could be drunk in comfort.
So true.
So what are we doing here? I'm not a pilgrim.
We have advancements, guys.
They're here for a reason.
So true. Inventions, meet them.
Yeah. And anyone can just murder you. There's no stopping them. You're in
I
a
mean,
tent.
no matter where you are, anyone could just
I mean, if
murder
you're
you.
in a house, though, there's a little bit of a blockage.
Well, I always just think of like slasher films where people go away to a cottage on a
get
lake
murdered.
and they get murdered.
I
right?
just feel slightly more safer inside.
Yes.
I feel like I have a chance inside.
At least you
Outside.
only have to worry about a human rather than also bears
Yes. Bears.
stealing your food. And
Weather. Snow. Rain. When it gets all wet. Ew.
shit. Yeah, no, I agree.
It's
And
cold.
bugs.
Yeah.
You get one fly in your tent, that's it.
Oh,
It's
if a man
fucking
ever
done.
asked me to go camping with him. Ugh.
And I break up with you.
No, but I'll text you the whole time you're camping.
Oh, you won't have signal? Sucks to be you.
Oh, no. I'll think of you.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Would you rather go with someone who would hate it and complain the whole time?
No, you wouldn't.
Or your bro so you can sit around the fire calmly like, yep.
Exactly. Looking at that fire, just going, yep.
And then you come home like, did you enjoy your fucking week of shit?
Your sausage
You know what
fest.
I did? Slept on our bed. Watched movies whenever I wanted
Cooked
to.
rice.
Fucking idiot.
Some people are real good at camping.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need full comforts.
Yeah.
Even some lodgings, I'm like, ew.
No, yeah.
My brother stayed in a shack in fucking Cambodia, and he sent me pictures. I was like, not a chance in hell.
See, at least the cabin I stayed in was really nice. It was decked out well, but it was fucking cold.
I ain't
don't like
about
being
that life.
cold.
I ain't an adventure woman. If society fell, we had to live outside. No.
Bye. Checking out.
Dare she.
Dunstan checks in. Lillian checks out.
Yep. Immediately. As I'm watching the news, like, society falls.
Oh,
It's
goodbye.
like, well, where's the gun? It's time.
We're in Canada. There's no gun.
I was just like walk in front of it. Oh, there are no trains. Society fell.
Yep.
Fuck.
It's done. That YRT bus, he's gone.
I would just go until something or someone killed me. Could be like a day, could be 3 years. I hope it's not 3 years. If
Zombies.
There's nothing there.
Zombies.
Yeah. And then when death befell me, I'd be like, thank God. This was
too much effort.
This is a shithole of a world.
Too much effort these days.
Bye.
What happened to the good old days? That's when you start telling grandkids about, back in my day, things cost money. Just go and steal them.
What a new year. What a new
What a
year
new
for
you.
you guys. Enjoy being a tree thing.
All you listeners.
It worked out for them in the end.
I think so.
Shaw's dead.
Oops.
She said he died when the cops came. She said it was a hunting accident.
Right. So did her daughter. So
Yeah,
that was a good
so-
save. Solid
okay.
save.
That can check out, but all right. And Eleanor can't leave the land yet, but she may grow too over time.
I didn't understand. Why?
I guess because
Why?
she's been in the tree the whole time, and like you can't walk as a tree. So maybe she can. She just doesn't think she can yet.
But then her essence hasn't fully left the tree, but the tree's gone.
Or so they think. Again, this whole tree thing, there could be something much more sinister going on. I don't know. And I don't know if anyone knows.
I don't think anyone
But
knows.
it's ended and they seem fine. They
It's
have
done.
food now.
It's gone. It's over.
Yeah. So good on them.
At least they got to eat.
Should have maybe just moved into a slightly larger apartment in the
Yes.
city. But
Correct.
you do you.
No. Yeah. No, but that's expensive. If you're trying to make a career as an artist, you can't afford to live in
Yeah.
a nice large apartment
Or
in the
maybe
city.
at least just move like slightly out of town. But not all the way out of town. Also, if you're trying to be an artist and you're in the middle of nowhere, where are all your connections to like art shows and people?
That's true. Who's opening a gallery for you? You got to drive
Yeah.
all the way to the
So-
city. Well, how far was the city? If it's only an hour, that's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
But if it's like 4 hours, fuck that.
I don't know. I think they grew to regret their decision.
Oh, I'd say.
But sometimes moving, it's not what you build it in your head to be. And that's a lesson we all need to know sometimes.
That's your new year, new lesson. Mm-hmm. But next month,
Oh, baby.
it's Valentine's Day, so
Oh, yeah.
we're getting into mad love.
Fuck yeah, we are.
That's a good theme.
I'm not going to have a romance novel.
No,
We
no.
tried that. We didn't
Oh
care
my
for
god. Well, I tried to pick a supernatural romance. It was fucking
it.
bad.
Lame.
There's one sex scene. That was
Romance? I could watch trash romance TV. I can't read romance novels.
Well, because you got 300 pages of the
Yeah.
same hot
it's
garbage.
better if you just see the sex scenes and not
Fair.
have to read like throbbing penis.
Oh yeah, because
Ugh.
the adjectives they have to use.
Ugh.
It's
veiny,
oh
throb-
my,
pulsing in me. No.
it's too graphic.
Filth.
Such trash. Well, our first book, I think this is Mad Love. Yes. It's Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. We've read one of her books.
Yeah.
Family Upstairs.
That was dope.
So good. And it's the first on this list of also by Lisa Jewell. Wow, she has a lot of books.
Yeah.
Look at that fucking list.
She's a powerful lady.
Okay, hot synopsis. Owen Pick's life is falling apart. In his 30s, a virgin, and living in his aunt's spare bedroom.
Why'd you put that in there?
He's just...
That's so mean. Let him be a virgin. Don't point it out.
Don't tell everyone.
Hey, see, this guy's a fucking virgin.
Hey, virginity is just a social
yeah,
construct.
It's fine.
Okay?
I'm just saying it's weird that that's the first sentence.
So true.
Didn't have to rat him out like
In
that.
his 30s and a virgin and living in his aunt's spare bedroom. Oh, trifecta. He has just been suspended from his job as a computer science teacher after accusations of sexual misconduct. Oh my. Which he strongly denies. Okay. Searching for professional advice online, he is inadvertently sucked into the dark world of incel. Oh my. Involuntary celibate. Thank you. Forums, where he meets the charismatic, mysterious, and sinister Brian.
Okay. Sure he does, yeah. Sure. All right, Brian. Who are you, Brian?
Brian. Hey, is that packed in oil or brine?
Oh, it's Brian. It's not even Brian.
It's Brian.
Brian. All right.
Across the street from Owen lived the Forrest family, headed by mom Kate. It's Kate spelt with a C.
Oh, boy.
Physiotherapist and dad Rowan, a child psychologist. Kate and Rowan have always had a bad feeling about their neighbor Owen. There's something off about him. Their teenage daughter swears he followed her home from the train station one night. Meanwhile, young Sapphire Maddox spent 3 years as a patient of Rowan Force.
Is Giuseppe their fucking long-lost cousin?
Rowan and Owen. Feeling abandoned when they're... This is the worst.
There's already so much packed.
I'm so sorry.
There's sex offenders. There's the incel.
No one's going to know what this book is about. Where was I? Feeling abandoned when their therapy ends, she searches... Okay, I'm still... Meanwhile, young Sapphire Maddox spent 3 years as patient of Rowan Force. Feeling abandoned when their therapy ends, she searches for other ways to maintain her connection with him, trailing him when he leaves his practice, and learning more than she wanted to know about Rowan and his family.
Oh.
Then, on Valentine's night, yes, perfect, Sapphire disappears, and the last person to see her alive is Owen Pick. With vivid and unputdownable prose and plenty of disturbing twists and turns, Jewel's latest thriller is another haunting, atmospheric, stay-up-way-too-late read.
Okay, so there's
a lot to unpack.
18 names. How is Owen connected to her?
He's the last one to see her alive.
Okay. And she's okay. So Rowan is a therapist. He has a family that lives across the street from Owen,
who's the sex offender, possibly
offender.
incel,
He's a
though.
sex offender. I don't need to know more. He's a sex offender. And okay.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna venture. And Brian. I'm gonna wager a guess here and say that Owen was behind the missing gal.
The sinister bride. Or was it Bride?
Or was it Brian? This is perfect. It's actually kind of on the same vein as like My Dark Vanessa, except that one's like real brutal. I'm doing a mini review of that one.
I'm gonna read that and then watch
for
that.
week 1.
That's what I did for Toil and Trouble. I read it and then each story I finished, I watched your videos.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I agree with that. I don't agree with that. I disagree with you.
Took me like 6 weeks to finish the whole YouTube video, but I got there. I could have waited, but I was like, I have to see what Chelsea thinks.
I gotta know now. If I text her, she won't remember. I don't remember things.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm useless.
Gone. It's my fault, but I'm not going to change it. It's too late now. I don't need to know.
You know what? There's so many things to actually remember during the day.
Yeah, I remember the important things.
Yeah, that's all
the
you
little
need.
things. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. That's all you need.
Who cares? There's already too much going on.
Exactly.
I don't need to know.
What book did we read in January of last year? Who knows? I don't know. Whatever.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
It's done.
I don't know what the theme was. I don't even know if we had themes at that time.
Ooh, that's true. Those are relatively new.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's a good theme. And there's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And like, who's the obsessive person? And there's incels.
Sounds like they're all...
There's so much going on in this.
Sounds like they're all fucked up.
I'm pretty excited. Her last book was fantastic.
What a tale. They had some weird names in that too. She just likes weird names.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, each their own.
Go for it.
I feel like these people, they use these names in the books, but then if they have kids, they name them weird, like normal things, like
like they're probably just like who
Jim.
Well, everyone knows about like Jim and Greg, and we need some fresh names in here for fiction.
That's true.
No,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I want to be able to say your name. I hate that in a book when I spend 10 minutes like, what is this name?
How do I say you?
I'm just gonna call you
look it up and you
Jay.
can't find anything because it's Jizipsu and no one's named that.
Oh, she's the main character of our book. It's settled.
It's happening. Jizipsu.
Zepsu!
She's also the alien in our December vlog.
She's my next Pathfinder character.
Love it.
She will live on forever.
Immortalized.
If I had a daughter, I'm not going to. Thank God I'm not, because I'd name her that too.
Oh no.
Sue last name.
What's the nickname for a Jizipsu? Zip? Jizz?
Jizz! I'd call her Jizz.
Oh no.
Come here, Jizz.
Yo, Jizz. Fuck you, Mom.
That's why I shouldn't be a mom.
Poor girl. But our next episode is actually a boob tube.
Oh, yeah.
Sabrina. Oh my God. Sabrina, the final chapter.
Oh, I watched episode 2 and I'm already like, yep. Great.
I'm almost done.
You know what's not great? That they cancel it. Which I'm sure we'll point out 18 million times next episode.
Every other
And
sentence.
if someone could pick it up and revive it.
Hey, that'd be great.
If I have to make my own film studio, TV studio, purchase the rights, and do it my goddamn self, I will do it.
And where's this money coming from?
I will summon
From the
a
demon. Yes.
Ah.
Already settled.
I'll just give them all, the whole cast, write a letter like, you are summoned here at this date.
And you know what? They'd appreciate it because they're all about that
Spooky.
life right now.
Drop all other projects.
Yo, if Sabrina can be like resurrected because of a demon's intervention, that's like fucking poetic.
Oh, I'd put it in the letter.
Justice.
Like, full disclosure, I summoned a demon to do this, and look where I am.
Look what happened.
So
Let's
hop
go.
on this train, because we're going somewhere, baby.
And then season 5 or chapter 5, whatever, could be less Riverdale and a little more satanic.
Yeah, I'll say I have a lot to say about that, gentlemen.
Yeah. Seamsies.
And you know what? It's your own fault.
We'll get into it.
Yeah. Tune in next episodes. There's going to be tea.
Spilled.
A monsoon
Spilling
of tea.
that tea.
Yeah.
A whole fucking way. A tsunami.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Tsunati. Tsunami.
Ha.
I'm done.
Yeah. Good. Stopped at the right time.
Cookies were good, though. The wine was good. The whiskey was good. I'm settled.
Oh, yeah.
We have 2 drinks a little too often, don't we?
I don't think so. I only drink when I'm here now.
Same.
That's good. I mean, I'm high every day, but that's a different problem.
That's a different issue.
It's a pandemic. I don't need to be sober.
That's for tomorrow's intervention.
What am I doing? You know what I'm doing tomorrow? Nothing. You know what I'm doing the day after that? Nothing.
Oh, man.
I'm off work again.
Shit.
It's pajamas and fucking wine for me now.
This last week or 2 is the most time off I've had in like 3 years.
Oh, that's nice.
It's been good. It's been good.
Yeah.
I feel refreshed.
And then back into it. Not for me, but I'll feel sad for you.
Thank you.
I'll send you my lazy energy.
Join us next time for books.
Yeah. And no, next time will be TV.
Oh, shit. Well, fuck me.
Join us next time for TV, and then join us the next time for books.
Yeah. And the YouTube probably has books. I don't fucking know.
There's a lot going on, and you'll figure it out. Just watch what you want. We'll watch all
Figure
of
it out.
but like and subscribe and download and
ring that bell, smash
review
that button.
things. If in the new year you can comment on things, review things.
It really helps.
But let us know, let us know what you like. Let us know what you dislike in a nice way, because I'm a baby. A fragile baby. I'm in therapy. Don't do it to me.
Don't do me like that, Brenda.
Be nice, please. If you're going to say something bad, say I'm pretty first, and then say it back.
Do like a compliment
Yeah.
sandwich.
You're pretty bad.
Also, if you made it this far, congratulations. Wow. Look at you.
I think the whole thing was thorough and correct.
I think we did so well. That's correct.
Yeah, we did.
If there's a correct way to review a book, boy howdy,
We
this was
fucking
it.
nailed it. We crushed it. We said what we had to say. We did what we had to do. And that's Chelsea.
That's Lillian.
So, bye. Get out of here. Start the new year.
Get on up out of here. Write those journals.
Yeah.
Resolutions. Use that hat.
All right.
Bye.